And we're back, as if you had any doubt. What, you clicked on this video expecting something other than Phantasy Star 4? Silly bitches. Last episode, we did stuff. It was pretty eventful. We ventured across the ice, misplaced an old man, and gained an Esper. Woo! Esper. As it turns out, her equipped weapon makes it look like she's an Alice replacement. If she can wield slashers, then her attacks will hit the entire opposing team. That's cool, I guess. I'd invest more energy in caring, but quite frankly, we're gaining and losing party members so quickly that any attempt on my part to care is met with apathy. Whatever. So long as I get to sell their shit at the end, I'm good. Speaking of apathy, after over 11 hours of gameplay, at least counting what I've recorded, I am not impressed with this game. From what little I knew and the comments I received from some folks as I begun the series, Phantasy Star 4 received high accolades upon its release and is regarded by many as one of the best Genesis RPGs, if not one of the best overall RPGs in existence. My opinion, not so much. I'm definitely not going to question the art and music direction. Both of those are outstanding. I really enjoy the music of this game, and the artwork, I mean, it looks great. And the combat system, you know, it ain't half bad. You have the macros there set up for convenience, the combination of tanks that you can discover, you know, stuff that you can try to use to draw people back to the game. The story and the characters, no. I don't find any of these characters interesting. We have Chaz Ashley, the 16-year-old, you know, naive hunter novice who is trying to find his way in the world. Alice, the 8-stroke warrior who, served as his mentor, and along the way extorted a bunch of money from Han, the academician, who had a lot of der-her moments and seemed like a pretty weak character. We have Rune, the mysterious wizard, who I suppose seems like he's the most fucking badass of all the fucking characters in this goddamn game. Which is not saying much. You know, he's got this aura, mystique, and mystery surrounding him. He can cast magic, which is a huge deal. You've got Grizz, who is this weird half owlbear, half bird thing. Well, I guess, you know, he had some cool motivations. He wanted to get revenge on Zio for, you know, all the devastation that Zio had brought, but we really didn't get to hear much from him. We didn't spend much time with him. I know that he wasn't a fan of earthquakes, which brings me to Rika, who's a bitch. Who, she's a 1-year-old, you know, new man, who has peculiar appearance, and, yeah, cool story. We have Demi, who also is not with the party for very long, Android, whose voice I switched from this to this, and I don't think we'll ever see those characters. I mean, we might see those characters again. I don't think they're going to be in the party again. I don't think we're getting them back. This is a game with like a rotating cast of characters, which, you know, you don't spend enough time with the characters and you don't get enough dialogue from them to attach with them. And I guess you could do like the optional shit, the side quests and stuff that I'm sure are hiding around this game, especially like the hunter stuff. But there's no compulsion for me to do so, especially after that Rocky the Dog side quest. Which, how was that fun? How? Wow, 2,000 peseta for hunting for a dog with practically no information. And from what I heard from my viewers, I got really lucky with that one. That could have taken me like 2 hours. And we've got Raja, the Piccolo-looking old man, who liked to tell bad jokes, I guess, and didn't seem like he was much of a reliable character according to the other characters, but I mean, his fucking healing spells or skills or techniques or whatever the fuck were goddamn awesome. And Kyra, whom we've just met, who is an Esper, and I have no idea what she's about, and whatever. All these folks are foolish. They say stupid things, and they interact together in a rather dull manner. Now, perhaps a failure to play the other Phantasy Star games has prevented me from fully enjoying this one, you know? I'm not connected with the story, I don't get the subtle jokes or references. But every game has to stand on its own merits, and in my opinion, this is not a great game. Now, great games don't have to have great stories and great characters. Certainly, you know, the games I play, you know, particularly in regards to, like, strategy games where you end up making your own story, you know, hey, whatever, great games don't have to have great stories and great characters, but those are typically major aspects of role-playing games, and I don't think the rest of Phantasy Star 4 is strong enough to carry the burden. You might think I'm being a little too harsh here, but okay. I got a little blurb here, a little snippet from the internet a few minutes before I started this video. I want to read. I just decided, you know what, let's click and just check out, like, say, like, some sort of review, and it was, like, from some sort of dedicated fan page devoted to Phantasy Star 4. And I will read this with, you know, no inflection, just my regular run-of-the-mill voice. This is it. The final battle. Phantasy Star 4, released in 1994, capped the PS series with fantastic graphics and animation, mind-blowing storyboards, and distinctive, intriguing characters. As young Chaz Ashley goes on his first assignment with his mentor Alice, he is swept up in a confrontation so epic that it will decide the fate of the galaxy. Rika, the Newman, Rune, the Esper, and Rin, the Android, join him as the protectors of Algo finally learn their true heritage and their ultimate responsibility. Can Chaz overcome his fear in time? Or will darkness triumph once and for all? What the fuck? Also, apparently, Rune, I was worried I might run a story, like, into a spoiler thing. I didn't think, like, the intro blurb would count as a spoiler. Rune is apparently listed as an Esper, from how I'm reading these. Folks need to learn how to use commas and semicolons. That's neither here nor there, not relevant to the discussion at hand. He can cast magic. You know, honestly, at this point, I'm not surprised. Whatever. You know, he looks like he'd be an Esper type. We'll see. What the fuck? Like, mind-blowing storyboards? They blew Han's mind. They apparently blew Chaz's mind. They made me head desk a few times. I guess that counts as mind-blowing? I don't know. It's 8.5 minutes into the video. I haven't actually played any of it. I guess I'll get on with the game now. So, I was supposed to go to the Esper Mansion? Is that right? Lutz should know a way to defeat the carnivorous trees. The Chief of Esper. I'll try to ask for an audience with Lutz. Let's go to the Esper Mansion. It's southeast of the town of Mies. I'm sure I healed. Also, I should probably change the order of my party. Looks like Kyra belongs between Rika and Rune. Rin, Chaz. Rika, Kyra, Rune. Macro. I'm sure I probably checked out agilities beforehand. It has his race listed as Wizard. He's got blue hair. Skin tone's roughly the same. Yeah, that's actually not a surprise for me. I totally buy that. Okay. I really don't see that as much of a spoiler then. And if it is, I spoiled myself. Whatever. Maybe we'll figure out the mystery. Maybe it'll be revealed to us later in the game. I guess it is. Whatever. Right. I was looking for agility scores. 42, 34, 43, 35, 36. So, Rika, Rin, Rico, Rin, Kyra, Jazz, Rune? No. Rika, Rin, Rune, Jazz. Rika, Rin, Rune, Kyra, Jazz. Okay. Grab it. Rika, Rin, Rune, Flaily, Kyra, Flaily. Ah! I'm pretty sure I could have fucking figured it out on my own goddamn willpower, huh? Yeah. 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 I don't think that one did very well. Okay. So, I am looking for a teleport. Jazz, take us to... East? Like... What did the talk say? Blah, 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 blah. Southeast? Yep. Let's walk. Let's stop walking. Well, that was a nice thought, Grimith. You tried. What do we have here? LW Admer. Who is dead? 221 experience points. Woo! Music for this game, definitely great. Definitely not gonna argue with that at all. You spend so much time on these battle screens, you really get to hear the music. And you know, the fact that you got these fucking cool features on the overworld map, like, woo! Yeah, that's cool. I feel almost as if I'm attempting to defend the game now. Trying to find good aspects of it. Potentially placate anyone who enjoys the game, who's still watching this video. For reasons I cannot fathom. Oh, hey. Don't think we're supposed to be here yet. What's this? Don't think we're supposed to be there yet either. I think we're looking for the Esper Mansion. We'll check that out later. Espers! Ah, fuck this shit. Bye. Thank you. Yoo-hoo! Esper Mansion! Mansion full of espers! Here, so Grimith can progress with the game. Also, I figured out how to unequip stuff. Thanks to someone in the comments. I forgot the name. I do that sometimes. I checked over the instruction manual. It actually wasn't listed in the book, but someone did note that if you just pressed left on the equipment screen, even though you didn't have any equipment, it would move over to that side, and you could remove shit that way. I thought I had pressed left. I think it was Axion who might have said it. I thought I had at some point, and I didn't. I did it wrong. So, there's that. This looks like an Espery place. Oh, it's you, Kyra. Welcome back. Thank you. This mansion is also cut off from the outside due to the wall of ice. Really? So how did you Espers get across in the first place, huh? Because you obviously went to a Mies to help out. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm afraid of that black energy wave. If Lutz is alive, why doesn't he appear, especially at a time like this? That bastard. Ren said it was biologically impossible for a human to be alive after 2,000 years. Kyra, how about the town of Mies? Yes, well, my friends are doing their best, but ultimately it's not going to solve anything. Damn it! Pati Booba. Upon hearing stories about Rochelle and Mies, I sent some of my friends, but I don't have any idea about the conditions there because of the wall of ice. Hey, it's Kyra, you're able to make it home. Maybe they sent those folks before the walls of ice. Perhaps. The inner sanctuary is beyond this entrance, but the royal guards protecting it won't let us in. Kyra, you may not pass here without permission. Since when do I need permission? Open the door for us. That I cannot do. You pig-headed oaf. Let her enter. How dare you? I cannot. Hey. Oh, it's you. Forgive my rudeness. Please enter. Rune? Well, gee. That wasn't a spoiler. I'm pretty sure I'm smart enough to figure this shit out on my own. How about we enter there later? Yield to an enigmatic wave enveloping this planet. Yes, in addition, the closer you get to the Garberg Tower, the stronger it becomes. Cool story. Let's see, if this is a dead end, I might have to choke a bitch. These runes belong to my friends who are in Mies now. Cool. Espers are human too, and if they don't sleep, they will die. No! Not die. Terrible. You're safe, Kyra. I'm glad. Thanks. It's all thanks to these people. Yes, we saved you from the bad woods. Kyra, you're being rash again. Just because you're able to get home, we'll be more careful in the future. Goodies! Soul Dew, Lako Rod, Reflect Robe, and 10,000 Meseta. Cool story. Rika, Kyra, you can equip that robe. That does nothing for you. But this does something for you. It lowers your agility by 5. Well, that's no good. And this, it's a new pimp cane for you. It's actually significantly better than the Psycho one. I guess. Turns like attack power. But I don't care about attack power, I care about militia power, LOL. So I'll keep the Psycho wand equipped forever and ever. I might replace that with, like, shields in the future. I might. Well, your agility kinda sucks now. Sucks so bad it's actually below everyone else. Rika, Rin, Kyra, Chaz, Rune. Rika, Rin, Kyra, Chaz, Flairy! Oh, I hate my life. Resume, this leads us back to the entryway. It sure does. What's up here? This is the Hall of Worship. With the numerous crises of late, it's been quite unused. Goodness. I moved through that person. Have you heard? There's a rumor of a sacred sword which has been passed down in Nalgo since ancient times. It is said that it will increase the power of its wielder manyfold. Have you heard? There's a rumor about the sacred sword of Lucidum which has been passed down. So we're in Desolus. Got it. It's a mystifying statue of a woman. It's similar to the statue of a heroine I saw in Terme. Another instance where, you know, references and shit made to earlier Phantasy Star games. Maybe I might get that stuff if, I actually played the earlier Phantasy Star games, but it's kind of lost on me. Okay, let's go in here. Please excuse me. Uh-huh. As it should be. What's going on in here? Do you have more goodies for Grimith? Goodies? No, you have like a royal chamber thing, I guess? An inner sanctum? Ah, Rune, it's good to see you made it back safely. Forget the formalities. I'm going in. Oh, yes, of course. As you wish. This is the inner sanctuary. Further beyond, there is a room called Lutz's room. That's right, so now the time has finally come. At last, we're gonna meet Lutz! This is easier than what I thought it'd be, folks. I thought I'd have to jump through hoops to meet this guy. Oh dear! Are my clothes clean? How's my hair? Oh, what shall I do? I'm so nervous. I wonder what kind of person he is. What do you think, Chaz? I think you should ask Rune. It seems like he knows the most about this situation. I don't know what you're talking about, Chaz. Lutz, the apparently legendary magician. I was auto-moved. What's going on? No one's here. Reverend Lutz, please show yourself. Lutz is not here. He left this world long ago. It was all a good joke. Ha 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 ha. What? You're not accustomed to the rune's sense of humor, aren't you?
No human could live for over 2,000 years. It is as I told you dumb shits earlier. Why doesn't anyone listen to me?
It can't be. I saw him with my very own eyes. Besides, we all are believers, aren't we? I don't know, lady. Just kind of met you. Yeah, we just kind of met you.
Affirmative.
But...
Listen, you dumb bitch, I told you that humans cannot live for over 2,000 years. You know what, never mind. Forget it. Forget I said anything, just go on living your fantasies, whatever.
We believe in the legend of Esper. That Lutz lives on and it's leading us, don't we? Leading us? We're not even from this planet.
I live in outer space. What the fuck?
That's why we're all trying so hard. He has to exist. Kyra, calm down. It's true that Lutz is no longer of this world. But even if his physical body is no more, his spirit lives on within me. See? And he suddenly changes. I am actually an aspect of Lutz. Lutz passed from this world because he ascended to godhood, yet he knew that his people, the Espers, needed his continued guidance and leadership. So, he created aspects like me. I was sent to live on a place which was not this planet, but others were allowed to live on this planet. It's okay. There's a Lutz aspect out there somewhere, just for you. I don't know where he is right now. And I kind of regret having to take his place in regards to giving you this information, but, well, shit happens. What? I think that's a proper reaction. I think that is the proper reaction. Before he died, he left his will and testament to his lawyer, the old man we can find upstairs. Memory and the telepathy ball. The telepathy ball apparently has the ability to project holograms, which Lutz uses to pretend he is still amongst his people, the Espers. I know so much about this because apparently I am an Esper, but my race in the status screen is listed as wizard to fuck with your mind. Ha ha ha. Then you're saying that this ball is Lutz? No, he's not here now. He's in another ball. Somewhere deep within a dungeon, full of random encounters. You will enjoy this. But if the chosen person appears, then Lutz's will and memory will be transferred to that person. The chosen one! Oh, goody! Not gonna lie, Rune, you know an awful lot about the world. Chosen? So now... Oh god. Wait. Rune is Lutz? That is correct. Rune Walsh is the 5th generation Lutz. You're Lutz? No, how could that be? Well, I knew an awful lot about the situation. I have the ability to flaily, and there is no evidence proving anything I just told you false. Ergo, what the old man says must be true. Listen, Chaz, I'm about to completely ignore that bitch and talk directly to you, while I point my gloved finger at my temple. since ancient times in Alco. Chaz is like, what? There has been a cycle where calamities occur once every 1,000 years. That's 1 millennium, Chaz. That's because a personification of evil called Dark Force is resurrected every 1,000 years. My God! Up until now, every time it occurred, a courageous person would defeat the evil to maintain peace. Unfortunately, there are no longer any courageous people left alive. So I must turn to you, Shaz Ashley. But we definitely did defeat Dark Force at Quran. You kinda said so yourself. You recognized it as Dark Force. Right? Yet there's no sign of abatement of these abnormal conditions in Alco. So, what's going on? Alco was shaken 1,000 years ago by the explosion of Parma. The delicate balance we were able to maintain was severely upset. This might be a result of that. The black energy wave can still be felt. Are you saying the Dark Force is still alive? That, I don't know. See, I thought I'd have to wait 1,000 years in order for his ass to be resurrected so I could find a courageous hero to go defeat him. But the balance of things may be a little skewed now. But I can say that the root of all evil is not yet destroyed. Money? The only thing to do is defeat it. I guess that makes sense. I have chosen you, Jeff. Wait, what? Yes, I have made you my bitch, and I will wield the Psycho Wand ineffectively, while you act in my stead. And together, you and I will venture to all these places in space and time, which you will somehow take in stride because you're a 16-year-old moron, and I will take in stride because I actually knew these things existed to begin with. So it all makes sense how I have been able to keep my cool under pressure. And we will find and destroy the root of all evil. Me? I have chosen you as the soldier to fight the inevitable decisive battle. It was gonna be ours, but black energy wave. You know how these things go. Why would you do that? Listen, there was no one else. Grizz, he's an owlbear from a town where dogs bark as part of the music. Rika, she's not a human being. They're androids. You're like the only real human person type thing who's capable of doing this. Sorry. I felt that you are a man of potential to be my meat shield. We will soon find out if my judgment was correct, Chaz. Oh, great. Well, that's the story. Sorry I kept it secret all this time. We'll keep on cooperating with each other, right? Yeah. Anyway, we've got to go to the Garuberg Tower, just like the old man said. That's where the answer lies.
There's carnivorous trees that obstruct those who try to pass.
Really, old man? Old man with the relevant knowledge to save the day.
But if you use the Eclipse Torch, you will be able to destroy it.
Okay, our destination is decided. It's off to the Gumbius Temple.
The Desolician Temple is located in the mountain valley west of here.
Yes, old man, we visited it on our way here.
Oh.
We're off. Come on, Chaz, stop looking so dazed. Don't. Actually, it's kind of befitting you. Never mind. How disappointing that Flux would be so insensitive. Sorry about that. I've always been like this.
Wah. What the fuck kind of wah?
pray for your safety. Telepathy. Aw. Lutz's memory. I've inherited it now. That's what it means. Cool. Well. Can I, like, go to Jud? Yay! So, not only is Rune an Esper, apparently he is descended from, Lutz. And maybe his appearances would kind of give that away if I had played, you know, earlier Phantasy Star. But I didn't. I can't really say this affects me anyway. I guess it's cool. Think you guys can get my attitude towards the matter by hearing my sardonic and perhaps tiresome comments during the dialogue. Whatever. I guess it's a good point to stop this video. Give me some time to get something to drink. Maybe I'll be less sarcastic in the next episode. Probably not. Coming up next time on Let's Get On With the Phantasy Star 4...